Much has been said about the proposed increase in value-added tax set to be implemented in a few days, and whether you are for or against it, you must prepare for it. Tonight, Siesker Adderley takes a look at how this VAT increase will impact those taking off and landing at the country's gateway.
The pending 4.5% increase in value-added tax come July 1st is being described as a shock by stakeholders in the local aviation industry. Co-owner and accounts manager for Southern Air, Bathsheba Gibbs, says while the move will affect fares, it is still too early to predict its full impact.
So for us to really see the effect of the total volume, it will probably take us months down the road. Most of the locals, they will purchase their ticket ad hoc or few days in advance, so we would only be able to monitor it on a day-by-day basis, and maybe months from now we'll be able to see the real scope of the effect.
Meantime, CEO of Sky Bahamas, Captain Randy Butler, is calling it a bad thing for aviation, as the sector is reportedly already severely taxed and fears smaller private airlines could be put out of business if the situation doesn't change.
With the increase of the fuel price, the increase with the taxes, the government competing against us in the way they're doing, is we need to calculate the time out that we can keep the shirt on our back to now start saying to people that, look, in a measured way, 6 months from now, we're going to be closing our doors. So let's just get everybody to do that. That's what the airlines, including Bahamas Air, may have to say, because it'll be no money in the treasury. It's not a bottomless pit. It comes from the people.
Captain Butler is calling on the government to delay that VAT implementation, stressing that there needs to be consultation with industry stakeholders. He offered advice on how the sector could generate more revenue.
We got to see a lot more smaller business makes more sense than one big, because if that one big Bahama or Atlantis go, what happened to the whole economy? We own their space. The U.S. is monitoring it. Today, we could collect money. I understand it's going to be someplace around 50 million that's being collected, 18 paid for management, 32 million coming. I think the budget is 17 million for aviation. Well, you just took care of that. You got money now to invest in the family islands to upgrade that. You've got money now that you can even do what the U.S. have done. The U.S. have an essential service. The money they collect from the airspace, from the foreign airlines in airspace, they take it and invest it in the private airlines to make sure all the whole country is connected.
Both airline executives agree that in order for the industry to thrive, stakeholders must find a way to collaborate and make travel more cost-effective for consumers. Siesker Adderley, ZNS Network News.